If you've been struggling with your lot size, I am going to show you how to properly calculate that in TradingView to save you a crazy amount of time. Let's go. Okay, so we are here on TradingView, and one of the most important things when you're using TradingView is to actually be on your preferred time frame that you're going to be setting everything up with, especially when it comes to your analysis and your entry. But what you're going to need, like I said, is your long position and short position tools. If you don't know where they are, all you have to go to are the left hand side icons, and you're going to click, it should say long position or short position at the very top. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 icons down. You're going to put a star by your long position and your short position. And if you have your favorites bar or you're just creating one, you should see one somewhere around your chart, and you can drag it by clicking on these 6 dots. There you go. And it should be on your favorites. You can also adjust it to where you want to go and which ones you want first. Honestly, it won't even matter. So first we're going to start with the short position tool. Now the short position tool is if you want to sell. As you can see, you're going to have the red at the top and the green at the bottom. And there are 4 dots. So let's start with the middle dot. The middle dot is if you want to adjust your entry. The top dot is if you want to adjust your stop loss, and the bottom dot is if you want to adjust the take profit. And the other one is just if you want to move it left and right. It makes it really, really easy. Then you have your long position tool. It's just opposite. Long means to buy. So you're going to do the same thing. The green is on top, the red is on the bottom, and you can change the colors if you would like. I just have mine like these neutral colors, not too vibrant for my eyes, but also not too vibrant so I can see my candlesticks as well. Now let me show you how to read the tools because there are so many numbers here. So I want you to focus on 3 numbers. Now I'm going to change this to where it is compact. So yours may look like this. You may see a lot of numbers coming up. But the numbers you really have to pay attention to is the number after the parentheses. As you can see right now, it just says 148, right? But that's going to change. The number at the bottom on the parentheses, and then here you have your risk to reward ratio. So as you change those numbers when you're getting your take profit and your stop loss, you're going to see your risk to reward ratio change as well. So whether it's the long position tool or the short position tool, the higher your reward is against or compared to your stop loss, the higher your risk to reward is going to be. And I like mine to be above a 2 to 1. So if this number is above a 2, then I know that I'm going to make double whatever it is that I am risking. And if that just happens to be more, that's even better. But that's how you use the tool and how you read the tool. So now let's put it all together. Let's just say that you wanted to buy and you wanted to sell. So if we were back testing, I'm going to show you guys how to get this order panel when you're back testing or when you're buying and selling. Normally, if you were in the real-time market, you see a buy and sell button or a blue and red button here, but I don't have that because I'm back testing. I have it down here, but I'm not going to use these. So let's just say I'm back testing and I wanted to take a buy position. Then I'm going to get my long position tool, right? And if you hover over the icons, you can see them, your long position tool, and then you're going to adjust your stop loss and your take profit. And this is based on you and the way that you trade. So as you guys can see here, when I adjusted the tool, when I moved the green up to where I want to take profit, and I adjusted the red to where I want to place my stop loss, you can look at the risk to reward ratio and you see that it is a 7.29. Means is that because I'm risking 30 pips, I'm going to make 7 times more than what it is that I am risking. And this is simple math. 30 divided into 225, and the sum, this is what's giving you the 7.29. So simple math here. Now, let's get into the order panel. How can you put this into your order panel to get your lot size? Well, first, let's look at this. Using this tool, if you look on my price scale, you can see exactly where my exchange rate is, 1.26016, 1.23455. So the cool thing about this tool is that you don't have to go searching for where your take profit and stop loss should go. It's going to tell you that automatically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the arrows that look like they're going opposite of one another. And as you can see, it says order panel. So I'm going to click on that. And as you can see, the order panel is going to be coming up. So I am buying pound USD at the very moment, right? Now, although we're back testing this is one way to bring up the order panel. I'll show you the next way to bring it up in the future. So I'm going to click on stop loss. I'm going to click on take profit. Then what I'm going to do is come back where it says percentage risk. I'm going to type in the percentage that I am willing to risk in this trade. Whatever percentage you're willing to risk in this trade, that's what you are going to put there as well. I'm going to put 1%. Now let's just say I have a $25,000 account because I am using the paper trading feature right now to show you guys this example. And all this means is that you can actually demo trade through TradingView, which is a really cool feature as well. So you can see the account balance is 25,000. The equity at the moment is also 25,000, and it does show you your P&L when the trade is running. So I'm going to come and click on my long position tool. I'm going to type in the pips that I'm risking, which is 30. And then I'm going to also come over here under the take profit and type in 225. Now you can put in the 0.2 or the 30.9 if you desire, or round up or down. It is totally up to you. I just like to round. I just say the first number. So you can see that I'm risking $250 to gain 1,874. Now at this current moment, because this is not in real time, the numbers can be kind of skewed and kind of off, but that's okay. Because when you're just practicing the back testing feature, you're really trying to get as accurate as you can, but just keep in mind when the market is running, the numbers will be off. So if you come here and you look up where it says unit size, this is also your lot size. So this is 83,333 units. What this means is that you're going to be risking 0.83, if you were to put this in your MetaTrader, 0.83 or $8.33 per pip. That is exactly what that means. Now, there's a cool way to calculate this if you wanted to actually do the calculator. What you could do is you could take your account balance, which in this example will be 25,000. You could then multiply that by your 1%, which would give you $250. And then you can divide this by your stop loss, which is the 30 pips. And that would give you $8.33 or 0.83, which would be your lot size. So it's all about simple calculation, but if you use that formula, I can almost guarantee you will be spot on with how to actually get your lot size. So just remember that unit sizes and lot sizes are the same, they just look different numerically. Now let's take a look at how this would run if this was a real trade. And this is why I like using this when I back test, because I also do write every single number down when I am back testing. I like to take my time to see if the $250 I would have gained or lost, but what that can actually make me as well in real time. Now I'm pretty sure that there are some other back testing features out there, some other softwares out there that are much better that can do this for you as well, but I like to manually calculate these things and then also put it against TradingView, since I do live trade through TradingView as well, and I use this feature anytime I am working with one of my students. Now let's look at how this would look in real time. So let's get out of the feature. And this is where we are. This is what we just back tested here. So let's just say that you were one of the ones who wanted to buy or sell yet again in the market. Now you can see that we have the red sell button and the blue buy button. So just in case, let's just say you wanted to buy back up to the high, just for example, what you do is you would get your long position tool. Wherever your take profit goes, your stop loss goes, that's exactly where you would set it. And as you can see in this example, I'd be risking 70 pips to gain 166 pips. And my risk to reward is 2.35, which is such a really good risk to reward considering the fact that we're on the daily time frame. So you could come up here and click on the buy market button or the blue button. You can also now come back and you can click on stop loss and take profit. I'm going to keep the risk percentage the same, but you can change it to your specific liking. So I'm going to click on the long position tool. I can see that I'm risking 70 pips, and I can see that I could potentially make 166 pips. So I'm going to change that back to 1%, make sure everything is right. And as you can see in real time, where the market is showing me that I'm going to risk the 250. These numbers should be equal to gain $592.85. Now, as the market moves and as it plays out, these numbers can change where my take profit is, but the one thing that will never change is going to be the $250 or even if my account size went up, I'll always be risking 1% of the true value of my account balance. So this amount can go up and it can go down depending on how much you're risking and where your account balance is. But the dollar amounts, no matter what your stop loss is, should actually be the same. It should stay equal, and your take profit will always change based on your take profit in pips. And as you can see, the unit size says that I will be making or risking 35,714 units, which actually equals $3.50 per pip, and or the lot size of 0.35. So if you were to get your calculator out once again, and if you took 25,000, multiplied it by 1%, and divided it by your stop loss in pips, which in this example is 70, you should get this same lot size or unit size as well. Remember, they're the same number, they just look different numerically. So let me know, what did you guys think about the video? Do you have any questions, or was it helpful? This is one of the things that I do every single week, every single Sunday with my students inside of our community, because the biggest thing is to understand how much you're going to be risking every single trade, but also how much you're going to be making every single trade. This does not have to be hard. It's very simple and it's simple math. But when you have a software that can actually calculate everything for you, use the software or just use the account formula that you heard me using through the video. So make sure you like the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.